The real truth about the situation as it stands is that they've robbed capabilities of your mind such that now every single person with this lack of capacity in their brain, this is practically everyone in the population now that everyone's put a diaper on their face for 3 years straight and gotten all those hybridization vaccinations from Hillary Clinton's genes nonetheless. Why else did you all turn into Hillary Clinton after getting the vaccinations? Who could explain? But, yeah. They've robbed your capabilities of your mind so much that now you are their Agent Smith little extension. You literally are Agent Smith. It's not a matter of him coming to you in the moment. You guys only can be Agent Smiths now. You're so incapable in the brain that, say, you come around a powerful individual, like actual power individual, not societal bullshit, illusory power. An actually powerful individual, all you're going to be able to do is be horrified. All you're going to be able to do is be like, this guy's crazy. I'm scared. We should remove this from the landscape. This is clearly something that measures should be set up for. We shouldn't allow these people to exist among us. All they do is preach about the truth. All they do is speak the truth, man. You think I want to hear the truth while I'm a slave my whole life? You think I want to hear the truth about it? You serious, man? Suppression. I gotta be a fascist now. I gotta be censored. I gotta kick you out of here. I gotta use my position of being employed to have a problem with you to the point where I force you to vacate the area based on my inability to discuss or argue anything. You can't argue anything that I'm saying because it's the truth and because it totally dismantles whatever you said before. And so then you're left like, what do I do? I'll just kick him out of here. What, for a porno? Anyways, now you guys have no discernment, no real thing that might click you into the fact that you're being the problem right now. That you're being extraordinarily oppressive and that this deserves some serious karma. But, you know, it's fucking up my life in the process, so who cares about you? You fucking Hades pawn. Just get your mission done, and then you can be thrown in the trash can. Good job. And now it's those types of people fucking everywhere, ruining life on planet Earth in all the rest of the sectors that existed still, which were only a few. You know, just being able to be generally respected on all levels that are meaningful by other people, we have to just throw the hope for that in the trash can nowadays, because pretty guaranteed that whoever comes across our path is going to, you know, if you're powerful, they're just going to be jealous of it and hate you. And not your stereotypical sense of hate, but the hate that manifests anytime anyone hates anyone. Oh, I don't see what's so great about that. Not that great. I can do better. I'm just not doing better because I'm a little bitch right now. Sure, you can ramp it up in that beer pong game, can't you? So they've robbed your capabilities of mind and made it so that you, the population, can have a problem with people who speak the truth. What's the problem with speaking the truth? Oh, we're all taught to censor the truth and ignore it. So, I'll see you later, man. I'm calling the cops. Calling the cops what? Because you're verbally aggressive. That's why. You would say that you didn't deserve me being annoyed with the fact that, for example, I speak my mind while I'm shitting in a toilet stall, and you read the context of what I'm saying and conclude that I'm crazy. Read the context of the situation. He's talking to himself in the stall. Of course he's psychotic. You gotta get him out of here. And then you can follow up on that because this is a brain-dead Agent Smith fucking program that you would never question, you would never self-doubt, that unreasonable, no reason to be had confidence that you have because you have so much brain damage that you could never fucking again question yourself. It's probably a reason to fuck up my life. Certainly works. Hey. And then, now that everyone, and I mean everyone, is a little weak little bitch, I can't play Rage Against the Machine music anywhere. It shouldn't be done. It shouldn't be done. It's so oppressive to these people's eardrums, I might as well be killing them. It's so oppressive. I should be playing rap music or Lady Gaga. That's what I should be playing. So I guess I'm a little bit turned on. We'll be able to serve patriarchy a little bit better, since we're also a bunch of goddamn desperate, sex-oriented fucking retard slave fools. That's all we will appreciate, is when you help us get all a little bit more turned on and a little bit more ready to frisk at any given time. Certainly the men will appreciate that. The women, on the other hand, don't mind. They've trained themselves to not mind, at best. And, now, if I was to play Rage Against the Machine, which attacks not only the patriarchy system, all evil, stupid weakness on the face of the planet born through individual humans, you could never claim an animal as weak. It's doing exactly what it was born to do its whole fucking life. But we veer from the path because how fucked up this world is at the age of 2. And it's I've been fighting every single piece of bullshit that has been destroying your guys' capabilities and chaining you up. I've been fighting that my whole life. And for some reason, I have to reap the horrible outcome of you all going so brain dead that you're unable to apply yourselves to the context that I come through with, now that I haven't been going brain dead alongside of all of you guys. Did you never notice that everything was changing the whole fucking time? Yeah, you did, and you had to convince yourself away from it. Pretend like it doesn't matter. Pretend like it doesn't exist. So that you could keep your slave position while being forced to bitch yourself out, losing brain capacity and brain functionality and organ goddamn safety, organ health, and just why? Why? Why do I have to still be alive amidst all this fucking nonsense that I fought? I suppose not as greatly as I could have. The world's been turning pages without me practically entirely my whole life. No wonder you're all a bunch of fucking losers. No wonder you've all turned out to be such a bunch of fucking losers. None of you have been exposed to me at all your whole life, but now you're exposed to me in the middle of nowhere inside of a building. I don't know how to take this, man. Well, what if I was fucking famous? Would you believe it then? Would you believe it if I was famous? Would you act upon it if I was famous? There is no difference between me as a person and a famous person as a person. I have reached everything that they hold as well. They just have chosen routes that have allowed them greater positions of influence than they fucking deserve. If I'm saying stuff like this and I deserve no audience, or one person every couple minutes, if that, then how do they deserve, when they're preaching, selfishness and how to be egotistical, how do they deserve an audience of millions of fucking people? And then it's just funny, it's like those videos on YouTube that have like 1 million views, or those comments that have like 1,000 likes. That's nothing. 1,000 likes out of the whole population, that's a very small group of people that will influence a bunch of people into being less against whatever the bullshit they came through is or was. 1,000 likes, 10,000 likes on a comment, and everyone's like, oh, it's the opinion of the whole planet. I get it now. I'm part of things. And now that I assimilate to this understanding, this way of perceiving things, being all cynical and fucking asshole. You're so not a part of things, and so fucked up internally. And all you can do is seek being a part of things at the expense of yourself and your dignity and everything meaningful and your brain health. Everything, whatever it takes to be a part of things. I could never not be a part of things anymore. All my friends are so supportive. I rely on their opinions to understand my own relationships. Wow, no wonder you're all getting divorced and having abortions all the fucking time, you fucking idiots. Cheating on people. Oh, a friend made clear to you that you should cheat on a person. Do whatever your friend fucking tells you. Jump off the building and the bridge. Kill yourself twice. That's the main stupidity of these fucking American women succubus fucking shit shows. Pity fests. You follow your friend's fucking advice, son. No wonder you can never make your own fucking life. No wonder you never could find someone who actually fucking find and stay with someone who ever made you feel good. The fact that you exist on this planet and exist at all. There's plenty of ways to make magic dance, but it takes a little bit more than some ass slappings to be qualified to be someone who's able to call himself someone who is able to make you enjoy the fact that you exist. There's a little bit more to it than that. And I don't have much to sell.
I don't have it.
Say.
Is that just a dispensary?
Yeah, it's Beaver Bowls. one cares. Fear never was the fucking answer. No. Oh, I can't handle it. It needs to be spoken for again. The biggest problem. You've all gone so incapable in the brain. And when someone brings up good points to argue why they should be able to stick around when you're trying to kick them out somewhere, or trying to block out what they're saying, or attack what they're saying, and you can't handle it, so you know, oh, you want to fight? You want me to call the cops? That proves me right. It proves you calling me a loser. It's super mean, uncalled for. I'll call cops on you, dude. I'll kick your ass, dude. All wrong decisions. If you ever wanted to prove yourself a not loser, see, because what you need to be able to do to prove yourself not a loser is to be able to use your mind to be able to do so. Be able to use your mind and your mouth and your words to prove why you're right when I'm saying that you're wrong. But you skip that part. You don't even recognize that that part is supposed to exist. You don't recognize the genuine respect for one, like what one comes through with, being able to analyze what one comes through with, to be able to appropriate what type of reaction you give it. That's all just totally off the map for you guys. You're supposed to analyze the context of what I'm coming through with, to be able to know how you should be reacting. And it's like you try to react too quick, try to keep up with the pace of, I'm flying through with 1,000,000 miles a minute fucking words, and you feel like you have to match it. Dude, it's not a competition. If you want to be valid in your shoes, take the time to formulate a response. Take the time to formulate a response that actually replies, relates, addresses the posings at all, addresses the claims. Why are you right? Why are you right for doing this? Oh, because you have a badge, a management position that allows you to be the biggest fascist possible, allows you to kick people off willy-nilly, regardless of how many hundreds of dollars they spent at your store. He's talking to himself in a stall. Talking to himself? Yeah, I'm talking to myself. I could never consider speaking to try to help someone who I'm not talking directly to. No. I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. Second of all. First of all and second of all, I'm crazy. Confronted about the fact that you had a problem with me speaking to myself in a stall, speaking to the world out of a stall about the slavery that's taking over everything and driving me crazy. Driving me crazy doesn't mean I am crazy, as in dismissible, as in needs to get out of here, according to 2020 on you guys' 2020 visions. You don't have 2020 vision. You guys all have negative, brain dead fucking vision, because you can no longer relate to the context of the situation. All you know how to do is be a little bitch inside yourself who can't handle things anymore. You can't handle things, huh? You can't handle it, huh? You can't handle someone having a point that disproves a point that you thought was a good point, huh? Oh, just kick me out then. Just kick me out. Just kick me out. This is the only thing your fucking loser ass can do, right? So just do it, right? And that makes you the hero. That makes you the fucking one who saved the store a lot of trouble. Now that your stupid bias is allowed to be spread across the whole store without my ability to intercede and actually portray the truth instead of your bias, which of course everyone's going to be able to agree with your bias because it's bias and that's why you agree with it. But that doesn't mean that it's fucking at all relevant, that it in any way holds any relevant truth to the actual way things should have been handled. The way things should have been handled weren't the way that you were doing it, okay? You were doing the opposite of handling things properly. You decided I was crazy in the first place because you couldn't understand that what I was coming through with proves my utter sanity. You can't handle that truth because it directly intervenes in the life that you thought was the life. The life, oh yeah, spend your life slaving away, doing the stupid thing that is selling your soul to other people and selling your voice chakra and mind to other people. Your whole psychology being bent to serve other people's opinions when you don't even know if they hold those opinions. You just now assume everyone holds those opinions because it helps me accept what the bullshit that I fucking live by. So, and then you work that slave position. Let's talk about your stupid idea of life real quick. Work that slave position. Hopefully meet a girl the whole time. Hopefully I meet a girl this whole time. That'll be great. Being in this sadomasochistic slave position. Hopefully some girl swoops me out of here soon. I'm getting TO'd with all this neatness and gotta put on this tie every morning. Being so forced. I kind of like it though. But keep convincing yourself to like the things that you have compromised yourself into having to do. Like not speaking your mind to a customer. Not speaking your mind to a customer, huh? That fascist surely spoke his mind, just his mind was clearly in a trash can. And so, he gets to fuck up my life. I get to have no say at all. The other people who came around, my voice was louder, so they were all just like, this discussion is over. This conversation is over. I was like, you and me and you have not had any conversation at all. And see, what this fucking idiot employee is doing is abusing his power in order to justify the way he treated me. Justify the fact that he called me crazy and thought I was crazy because I was speaking out loud my mind. Who cares where it was? But of course, to him, since it's in a stall, it's just that much more support of the idea of his fucking idea, his little brain-dead lab rat, Hillary Clinton ass fucking idea that I'm crazy. And it needs to be that I'm crazy because the truth that I'm coming out with, he needs to deny it. Needs to deny it because he's a little fucking bitch. And it's just you guys being a bunch of little bitches that has made my life everywhere fucking hell. And see, I didn't even care about getting in a fucking hotel, an apartment now, because if I play music loud, there's gonna be someone there who has a fucking problem with it. There's gonna be someone there who needs to have a problem with it. Why? Because he's a fucking little bitch, and he's allowed to have this little fascist little outlet of the cops to call any time he's been a bitch in the past, and the people, of course, couldn't retaliate because then they would obviously call the cops again. And then, of course, we don't want a situation with the cops. We just want to enjoy the fucking freedom that we once had on the goddamn face of planet Earth. As the citizens of the land of this country, we should have the right to, enjoy ourselves. Yeah, oh, I'm playing Rage Against the Machine real loud again. Oh, God, I can't take it. Why can't you take it? Because you like when everyone's enslaved? You like it when everyone's enslaved, and that's why you can't handle the truth that Rage Against the Machine comes through with? Or is it just the vibe and you're so done so much acid your whole fucking life that all you can do is analyze the vibe of something to determine whether or not it's throw up worthy or embraceable? It's all about the vibe, man. Oh yeah, so when it's a vibe that you don't understand, hate it, right? You fucking little lab rat Hillary Clinton hybridized ass fucking little retards. Whew. Glad I got that off my chest. See, everything you guys do is wrong. See, you take synthetics, you take acid. Other humans created acid, and you guys take it because you have this idea that other humans, after sitting inside of a box longer than you did, know anything more about reality or, experience and existence at all than you do, because they had a bunch of people tell them a bunch of words that were invented to describe the micro realms. Wow. You must have all the understandings. You guys understand the micro world? Wow. And you put all these random new invented words to label these things that you say do this or that or this or how is this helping me understand life? Nothing. There's nothing understanding life. The reason I think biology was invented history-wise is for us to understand, which, kind of argues against my point, but that's just who I am. I'm not polarized. The reason biology was invented history-wise, relative to us-wise, the most important relative reason it was invented was for us to discover that our neurotransmitters are in limited supply, so that when you keep triggering neurotransmitters, you're going to burn out at some point, and that's why one might feel bad while nothing in their life is causing that. And they would be able to learn to control their addictions, control things like that. And that's why in history biology exists. That's why it's meaningful to us. But beyond that, convincing us that we're micro things that make a macro thing, that we start basically from the micro, work our way up. It's just nonsense. We start at the top, work our way down, and find our way back. Refined, controlled, mastered, but back. Difference is, now I control it. Now I know how to. Now I know why. After experiencing life. And you see, you guys are seeking to have experienced life in a day. You guys are seeking to be complete in a day. It's just absolutely fucking portraying your guys' naivete and fucking foolishness, and the exact measure of your foolishness, and how likely you are to be fooled. There's all this self-evident fucking stupidity, man. Every single piece, every single corner is just another stupid thing that needs to be recalibrated as infinite instead of compressed. as you guys only seem to be capable of doing, you compress reality to come to conclusions. Well, to come to conclusions easily and to not have to put in that much fucking effort, and to be done thinking about whatever it was in only, a few minutes or an hour or whatever. It's gonna take you years to not be saying shit that isn't right, or that isn't at best partially right, partially true. Y'all seek completion in a day. No wonder you're never gonna be complete. You didn't get it that day, so it's alcohol in the night. It's gonna take you years. Stop seeking it within the day. I'm signing off. I just want to play like chess or bleach or something at this point. Fucking don't feel like talking to people anymore. See you later.